Virtual Hydlide was released by Atlus back in 1995 and is probably the single best video game ever made for our future society. It was the first 3D game in the Hydlide series, which actually dates back all the way to the NES days. Let me tell you, A Link to the Past has nothing on this gem. I mean, just look at these incredible graphics, that super smooth frame rate, and that charming lead character. How could you not immediately fall in love with this game? What's that? You don't understand what I'm saying? Oh, well, don't worry. I'll explain it all in greater detail as we proceed. So let's start off by talking about this masterpiece of literature that is the storyline. A princess has been transformed into 3 fairies, and only you, the heroic hero, can find the 3 fairies, locate 3 special gems in order to restore her to her former glory. It's unbelievable how deep and thought-provoking this tale really is. The gameplay is traditional action RPG fare, but 10 times better than anything else ever made. There's a weight system in place so our hero can't hold more than a few items before becoming overburdened. There are several different attacks you can use, including useless and slightly less useless. Both are quite effective and are aptly named. Since the action is played in third person, you will have no trouble attacking air with each successive swing of your sword, axe, or other weapon you can find. Hitting enemies, though? That's for other heroes with more time on their hands. Who needs to fight enemies when you can walk or float away from them? Yes, sir, this incredible masterpiece runs at a mind-blowing 5 frames per second, and as such, fighting is just about impossible. But then again, so is walking, picking up items, or otherwise moving around anywhere. Speaking of items, there's a fantastic system in place here for items that's called the Screw You system. That's right, in this state-of-the-art system, items in the menu don't actually tell you what they do. So for example, if you were to find a scroll called, the Curse Scroll, when you highlight it, it just says what it is, its name, the Curse Scroll. To know what it does, you actually have to use it. Guess what a Curse Scroll does? Why, it curses the hero, of course. Isn't that awesome? Thankfully, if you use a scroll that you can't currently use, it simply deletes itself from your inventory, so it can't be used ever again. Well, that's okay. You didn't really want to use it anyway, did you? The Screw You system is fantastic for all those with ESP, as it allows you to actually practice your skills. The audiovisual presentation is so outstanding, humans have yet to evolve to the point where we can truly appreciate it. As mentioned already, the frame rate runs at a constant 5 frames per second. But if that weren't staggering enough, there are copious amounts of fog thrown in just to ensure the frame rate remains constant. We just couldn't handle 1 or 2 frames per second. I think that would likely cause the space-time continuum to explode. For extra protection against that from happening, the developers put in lots of muted colors and blurry textures. Environments also repeat themselves frequently for good measure. To make things even more interesting for future humans, every time you play the game, it changes on you, as the world is randomly generated. Progression is also as special as the rest of the game. Battling enemies doesn't reward experience like in other action RPGs. No, instead you get experience from completing such advanced and incredible objectives such as going to a graveyard and picking up a sword. In many other puny video games that might seem trivial, but here it's quite a task that will take the better part of 30 minutes to accomplish. Who needs a combat system when there's a walking system? Virtual Hydlide is a game you should all experience in about 10,000 years from now when we have reached a new level of being. Currently, I fear prolonged exposure may actually reverse the evolutionary process and make you a Neanderthal. So let's end this right here before I end up destroying all of society. See you all in 10,000 years.